Hey Virgo, this reading today is for all of my single Virgos out there, and we're going to see what could be coming towards you in love this week. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but please do keep in mind, as always, it is a general reading today, Virgo, so it may or may not resonate. You're always welcome here on my channel to take what works and leave the rest. And just a quick reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, my lovely single Virgos, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Virgo, we have got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so we're going to have to investigate this a little bit more, Virgo. This to me suggests that you could be connecting with somebody new this week, but there might also be some red flags. Now, here's the thing that we always talk about. To me, red flags are not necessarily deal breakers, okay? Sometimes there's a red flag, and then we talk to our person about it, and then we find out it's really not a big deal, right? But then other times we determine that it is a big deal. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of saying, like, a red flag doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to work out with you and somebody, but it does mean that you need to get to the bottom of what's going on to figure out if there is some sort of deal breaker happening, okay? Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo this week. They could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, this is interesting, you guys. Very, very interesting. And I'm going to tell you what I think could be happening here. So first of all, this card is saying, like, look, Virgo, there's already somebody in your social circle who's interested in you. The card literally says you have already met the romantic partner that you seek. So what this tells me is that this is not necessarily like a brand new person coming in. This is probably somebody who you already know in some sort of capacity. And that makes things interesting, right, Virgo? And so I think there's a couple things coming to mind, and I'm going to tell you. So remember how the first card was pay attention to the red flags. I'm intuitively feeling for some of you that maybe there's going to be somebody expressing interest in you this week, somebody, again, in your friend group, in your social circle. But because they're in your social circle, you probably already know a little bit about them and their history. I don't know why, you guys, but I'm getting a little bit of a vibe of, like, maybe this person used to be like a little bit of a player, you know, and now they're showing interest in you and you're like, wait, like, are you still in player mode? Are you ready to settle down? Like, what are you looking for? So there could be like some red flags showing up because you know this person's history and you just kind of want to understand more about what their intentions are with you. The other thing that I'm kind of feeling is, I'm going to try to explain it because it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think it's really a red flag, but I almost feel like if this is somebody who you already know, you're going to feel a little bit nervous to pursue the relationship because you might be thinking, you know, is this kind of an issue that we're in the same friend group, for example, or is this an issue that we work together? Because, you know, you might be interested in this person, but you're also aware maybe of the friendship dynamic or dynamics in the workplace. So you might be wondering, like, is that like a red flag? Is that a potential issue here that could hinder the development of our relationship? Let's get one more card about what could be coming toward Virgo this week. And then retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, I actually think that's a really good message, Virgo. So here's what I think is going on for you single Virgos this week. I think there is somebody coming in and pursuing you, and I think you already know this person in some capacity, okay? Again, you don't have to know them super well, but I think they're already somewhere in your community, somewhere within your social circle. So I think that they're going to express interest and you're going to feel a little bit iffy at first because, again, maybe you know their history, maybe you're not sure if it's a good idea to date somebody within the friend group, so you're going to feel a little bit cautious potentially about this energy. And I think that the retreat card is like, look, you know, give yourself time and space to really look at what's happening here, right? Because I think, like, I'm picking up on anxiety here, Virgo, like you're going to feel a little bit anxious about what's going on. And I feel like the retreat card is like, if everything's feeling all jumbled together in your brain and you're trying to figure out what to do here, take a step back for a moment and just kind of clear your head and then look at the situation logically. Because like I said, a red flag to me is not necessarily a deal breaker. Maybe you think it is, but then you talk to your person, you get more information and you feel much calmer, right? So I think you need to give yourself a little bit of time and space this week to figure out how you truly feel based on the actions that this person is taking toward you, okay? So here's what we're going to do for the reading, Virgo. We're going to look at this person and we're going to look at you. So we're gonna look at their overall energy this week, what they could be feeling, and what actions they could be taking toward you. And then we're gonna look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcome. So hopefully this can give us a bit of clarity into this potential red flag type of situation, and we can get a sense of where this person is coming from. So tell me about this person who is here for Virgo this week, please. First card coming out is the Chariot. Nice. I really do think this person's gonna be making a move on you. I do think they're going to be taking action towards you. I do think that they're going to be taking the initiative to pursue you. You're going to feel this energy directed at you, Virgo. Tell me more about what this person's general energy for this week, please. The Nine of Cups. Well, that's nice. It's actually really nice. The Nine of Cups is about wishes coming true and dreams being fulfilled. So I think that the reason this person is moving towards you this week, Virgo, is because they feel there could be something really good between the two of you. They feel like this could be what they've been dreaming for, what they've been wishing for, what they've been wanting within a connection. I think they're definitely seeing the potential here between the two of you, and that's why they're wanting to come towards you. Tell me more about their overall energy for this week. Wow, okay. Ten of Cups, which is what we affectionately refer to as the happily ever after card. I'm gonna say, Virgo, I just wanna highlight something, okay? The overall energy for your person is really good. So I'm just gonna tell you, I don't see any red flags here, okay? I don't see it. These are not red flag cards within the tarot. These are actually really nice cards. In particular, the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, okay? This is definitely indicating that this person has feelings for you, really beautiful feelings, and they're thinking long-term, because the Ten of Cups is about building a life together and, you know, building a family, whatever it is you guys want to create together. It's about building a beautiful future. So I don't see any red flags here. I see very genuine, loving energy. So let's see what this person could be feeling this week, please. King of Cups, beautiful. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a really nice card to get in somebody's feelings. Don't worry about the gender, you guys. This is just the energy, okay? So this is somebody who is just falling for you, Virgo. Head over heels in love with you, falling for you, opening up their heart. And guess what? They're emotionally mature. They're emotionally available. This is somebody who brings a level of emotional maturity into the connection. And it tells me here, Virgo, that they are really developing big feelings for you. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling this week, the Death card. So that's always an interesting one to show up in somebody's feelings. It kind of feels like your person recently got some sort of closure about a situation in their life. The Death card typically indicates one situation ending that leads to a new beginning. So I kind of wonder if maybe your person has gotten some closure about, I don't know, like a past relationship, for example, right? It's a love reading. So maybe, I wonder, okay, let's talk about it. Maybe this is somebody within your friend group, and maybe they're, I'm gonna give an example, going through a divorce, okay? So maybe they've recently gone through this divorce and they're feeling good, they're feeling ready to move forward, but you're looking at it and you're like, is this a red flag? Like, are they ready to be putting themselves out there? So it kind of looks to me like maybe something recently, like, I don't know, ended within your person's life, and you're wondering, like, are they ready for the next step in love? That could maybe be what's flagging to you as a red flag, even though it might not actually be a red flag, right? Tell me what else this person could be feeling this week. Yeah. King of Cups. We got another king in their feelings here. So we got fire energy here, Virgo. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I'm speechless, you know? King of Cups is about the love and the emotions. King of Wands is about the fire, the passion, and the attraction that they have for you. So it's really nice. Really nice, you know? And the other thing too, like I'm looking at that Death card, and because the Death card is such a transformative energy, it also feels to me like this love, these feelings that this person is developing for you, Virgo, are very transformative for them. You know, and it's a good thing. It's a really positive thing. It's like they're falling for you hard and they're falling for you fast. That's really what it feels like. So let's see what actions they could be taking this week, please. The Four of Cups, okay? So here's the thing that I find interesting. Four of Cups, this could be a card of missed opportunity. It's like if you sit back and you don't take action, you're gonna miss out on something good. So because it looks like this person could be somebody who's in your social circle, maybe they've been thinking about making a move on you, and then this is showing up in their actions, and they're realizing like, maybe I should stop sitting back and not doing anything. maybe I should actually just make a move because I don't want to miss out on an opportunity here to pursue this connection with Virgo. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking this week. The Five of Cups. They're shifting their perspective. This to me suggests that your person has probably gone through some sort of disappointment in their life, but they're looking on the bright side. The Five of Cups is like something disappointing happened, but I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look at the cups that are full, right? I'm not going to focus on the cups that are spilled. I'm going to focus on the opportunity. So this could even be, maybe your person's been disappointed in love before, maybe they've had tough experiences, but they're like, I'm not going to focus on that, and I'm not going to let that hold me back from pursuing this connection with Virgo. Tell me what other actions this person could be taking this week, please. The Star, beautiful. Aquarian energy, so maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius romantically. This is a beautiful card, you guys. It's about hope, healing, and optimism. There could be a sense of your person, I was going to say recovering from some sort of past disappointment. Like there could be some sort of emotional healing your person is working on this week. But the beautiful thing about the Star is that it's emotional healing and it's that hopefulness and that optimism for the future. And so even though maybe your person's been disappointed in love before, they've had tough shit happen, all that kind of stuff, right now they're looking at it and they're like, but I want to pursue things with Virgo. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stay in that like positive, optimistic, and happy headspace and really just embrace what's happening here. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm kind of picking up on with the Five of Cups is I'm picking up on the Five of Cups as a potential reaction to you. And what I mean by that, Virgo, is we talked about how maybe you're going to be a little bit hesitant because maybe you see something that you think is a red flag with this person, right? And so you might pull back a little bit. The retreat card could also indicate like maybe you pull back a little bit, you guys connect, and then you pull back because you got to think about how you feel. And then your person is kind of like disappointed because they're like, does Virgo not feel how I feel? Like, is Virgo not into me? So they might have a little bit of a reaction if you pull back because they're like, oh, I really like Virgo. Does Virgo like me too? So it could create a little bit of doubt, but then it does look like they shift that perspective into a more hopeful and optimistic energy. So let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy for this week, please. Alrighty, Virgo. First card coming out for you is the Tower, which is big energy. The Tower represents a huge shakeup. And I kind of feel like part of what could be making you feel a little off this week is that you didn't see this coming. Because the Tower comes in and it like shakes things up for us, right? And so there could also be something about this person connecting with you that feels very unexpected, like you didn't see it coming. And that could also be why you pull back a bit because you're like, I didn't even see this coming and now I got to think about what I want to do. But I do think that there's something here that's really going to get shaken up in your love life this week. Tell me more about Virgo's energy, please. King of Pentacles, I love that. This is literally you, right? Because you're a Pentacle sign. You're a Pentacle. You're within the sign of Pentacles, right? So King of Pentacles is somebody who is secure, stable. So what this tells me is like, look, Virgo, something might get really shaken up and something might happen unexpectedly in your love life this week, but look what follows it, the King of Pentacles. So you kind of have to trust that whatever is shifting and changing is going to lead you into a greater place of stability. And I think you're going to realize that with the King of Pentacles there. Tell me more about Virgo's energy, please. And then the Five of Wands, yeah. Here's the confusion, right? Here's the inner conflict. So this is you being hesitant. This is what we've been talking about the whole reading, right? Five of Wands is like that internal conflict. Do I explore this? Do I let myself give into this connection? What do I do, right? So that's for you to manage. That's what I see as being the work that you need to do this week, Virgo, because it's like maybe you need to retreat because you're feeling an internal conflict and you need to resolve that for yourself, right? Like I said, if you think something's a red flag coming up with this person, maybe you need to take a step back and then evaluate how you feel. So let's see what Virgo could be feeling this week. The Fool. Good. The Fool is being ready for a brand new beginning in love and taking a leap of faith. So I'm kind of hoping that this is you deciding like, hey, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to let myself explore this and I'm going to see where it goes. Because there's a brand new opportunity for love with this person. And I got to be honest, you guys, like, I keep it straight with you. My sense here, my intuition is that whatever this red flag is, I don't really think it's like a red flag. Like, I think if you investigate it, it's really not a big deal. That's my sense. That's my intuitive feel. Like, I'm not getting the sense that your person's hiding something. We didn't see any of that. There's nothing to suggest that in their energy, right? Like, I think your person is really into you. I think you're maybe just getting up in your head a little bit, wondering about something that you think is an issue. My sense is that if you sit back and think about it, you might realize it's not really that big of a deal. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to take a leap of faith and see what happens. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling this week, please. Page of Cups, good. This is like you opening up your heart and being like, yeah, I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna see how I feel about this person. I'm gonna explore this connection. So the Page of Cups is you opening up romantically to the possibilities here. Tell me more, please, about what Virgo could be feeling. The Emperor, nice. This is Aries energy, but the Emperor is someone who's very confident in what they want. So I feel like this is you looking at it and being like, you know what? I'm a confident person. I know what I'm looking for, and I'm going to trust myself. And I think that you're feeling good, you're feeling stable, and you know, I think that's the place from which you want to make decisions. Like, make those decisions from a place of security and stability, right? Because like I said, the Tower does tell me that there is probably going to be something this week that really shakes things up. And when that happens, find a way back into that stability so that you can kind of ground yourself with that Emperor energy and then see the situation clearly with this person for what it is, okay? So that's what I see here. So let's see what actions you could be taking this week. Tell me about what actions Virgo could be taking. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. Wheel of Fortune tends to show up when we're feeling lucky in love. So I think maybe your feelings at the start of the week might be very different than your feelings by the end of this week, Virgo, because like I said, maybe you start out being a little hesitant, but then by the end of the week, you're like, maybe this could be something really good actually. And the wheel is turning. So that tells me that you're exploring the connection. What other actions could Virgo be taking? Six of Swords. Leaving something behind. Six of Swords is a transitional energy of letting go of the things that no longer serve us, right? So maybe there's something that you need to let go of, Virgo, in order to fully embrace this connection. If that message resonates with you, think about what that is. Sometimes what happens is we have somebody come in, but if we're not fully open to that, it's hard to recognize the opportunity. So the Six of Swords to me is saying, like, is there something blocking you right now, Virgo? Is there something potentially holding you back from really allowing you to explore this connection? Think about whether that resonates. Take it or leave it as always, but definitely some food for thought. What other actions could Virgo be taking this week, please? Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nine of Pentacles, you know, working on yourself, raising your standards. Because here's the thing. If you're embodying this Nine of Pentacles energy, someone in this energy, Virgo, makes good decisions about their love life, okay? Because they're confident, they're secure, they're self-assured, they love themselves. And so you just kind of have to trust yourself, right? Because you make good decisions. You just have to trust that with this situation, you're going to make good decisions. So if you let yourself explore it, you're going to, you know, you're going to get to see where it goes. And I feel like the tarot is like, look, you know, give yourself the chance to explore this and see the opportunity. If at any point you do feel like there's legitimate red flags coming up, you can cut it off, right? Like, you don't have to keep exploring it, but I feel like the tarot is saying, like, don't shut down this opportunity before it has the chance to potentially grow into something, and trust that you're going to make good decisions. Trust that if something really is going on, you're going to know and you're going to take steps to address it. So, moment of truth here. Let's see what the potential outcome is within this situation, please. What do you think it is? Okay, I like to do this on my channel sometimes. I make you guys guess. Put it in the comments. I'm going to give you a couple seconds here. What do you think the final card is? Okay, put your guess down in the comment section. Tap into your intuition. What do you think? Okay, give you a couple more seconds here. Put your guess into the comments. You ready? The Sun. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Could be dealing with a Leo, perhaps. But here's the thing. This is a really, really, really happy card to have in the outcome, Virgo. This to me says that there is the potential for great happiness here with you and this person. And I think that's why I was saying to you, like, guys, I don't intuitively feel like there's actually a red flag here. I think you're going to potentially think something is a red flag, but once you explore it more, you're going to realize it's not a big deal. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I actually don't think this is an issue. I think this is someone who's really genuinely into you. So it's really going to be up to you to kind of sort out your complex feelings. If you're feeling conflicted, it's like, okay, well, use this week as an opportunity to get clear. And I think you're gonna give it a chance because that Fool energy is feeling really positive, and I think you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna let myself explore it. And I think if you do, we can see in the outcome here, it definitely has the potential to go to a really, really wonderful place, okay? So that's what I see for you for this week for my single Virgos. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, do me a solid, give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. If you want to get a personal reading, I offer those through Etsy. The link is in the description box below the video. Of course, I wish you love and happiness, and we'll talk again very, very soon. Bye, guys.